You recording?
Yeah, time lapse. It's all about it. It's all about time lapse.
So I thought a cool picture of you and me over these would be good.
Yeah, good morning.
You've done the intro.
This is the intro.
Oh, hello.
You
Good
are
morning.
the intro.
Hi, welcome to Pete Finch. Let me do a Pete Finch.
Okay.
Super smiley.
Okay. I don't smile.
Hi guys, I'm really looking forward today. Filmed the Night Golf Show, and it's a beautiful day. I'm feeling dead happy. Life could not be better.
Great. Just great. So the plan for today was to kind of come practice, then go over a practice round down at Fairhaven. But as you've just seen, the event tomorrow's been cancelled. So I've only got the one to focus on, which is Seance later in the week. So I'm going to go practice now. Decided to come have a round to get over my annoyance. I am playing here on Thursday, so the more practice rounds I can get in, the better. I'm going to take it proper serious. Full 18 if I can. Right, so I managed to get around 18 holes there, and not bad. Didn't start great, but kind of finished 3 under for the last 5? 3 under for the last 5 to kind of finish a couple under overall, so can't be anything but happy with that. Went around with salmon pots from the shop as well, which was nice. And now it's back home, and I've got to figure out what I'm going to do over the next couple of days. It's all about prepping for Thursday now. But I just got to kind of weigh up nights I'm spending at home to nights I'm spending over here, because it's about an hour drive from my home to here. So I'll have to figure that out when I get back. I've got some exciting plans for tomorrow, paperwork wise, which sounds strange, but we'll want to see. Right, loads of work done this morning, paperwork wise, absolutely shed loads done. Really happy with what I've kind of managed to get through this morning. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, pop out to B&Q, which is a hardware store, like a Home Depot for you guys that are in the States. And I'm going to have a little play around with my putter, because I've chipped a lot of the paint off after losing a head cover. So I'm going to customise it a little bit. So I'm using the TaylorMade Spider Blade, which I really like and I really enjoy using. But it is looking battered. More my fault because I lost the head cover. Now, I'm going to make it a little bit more me. I'm going to customise it. And for that, I'm going to need a few things. Black spray paint, white spray paint, masking tape, and one of these mask things so I don't... I may have ruined my putter. I suppose I should be slightly less ambiguous about what occurred last night. I customised my putter well, but I was impatient and maybe didn't quite understand how my putter was constructed. So I did the spray painting. I was very happy with how it looked. I liked the black and I liked the white. I thought that looked quite good how I mixed it around. The problem was, because I was impatient about wanting it to dry and add a few more things, I decided to kind of dry it off with a hairdryer, which is fine in many respects, you know, heating it up, getting it to dry quicker. It wasn't like, you know, dead close. I kept the hairdryer back quite a bit and just left it on just to make it all nice and warm. Slight issue though, the TaylorMade putter, it's a metal head with a plastic face insert, and as the metal head was warming up and getting hotter, it possibly might have melted the glue which was holding the insert in slightly, and it kind of buckled the face, and that putter is now unusable. So that's why I'm in my car driving around to Rick's to try and find a replacement. I've only got one putter replacement for it, which I don't especially want to use. I want to use the counterbalance putter, which is similar to the Spider Blade. So I'm back from Rick's, and he's very kindly dug out a couple of putters that we actually, well, you got to have a go with a while ago. They're both counterbalance putters as well, which I do prefer now. Prefer the kind of feel of a counterbalance putter. He's given me the Spider Blade mallet, not the right way of looking at it, the Spider Ghost SI. It looks like that anyway. Quite like the look of that one. And he's also given me the Spider mallet as well, which is that one. That one. Not entirely sure which one I like the look of more. So I'm going to have a couple of putts inside and decide. It's absolutely hammering it down outside again. So I'm going to kind of turn this space into a bit of a practice space today. This is the, well, what will be the office. The decorators are actually starting to come in from tomorrow. So I'll turn this into my space. Turn this into more of my space. Kind of quite quickly, hopefully. But yes, practice and a hell of a lot of work to do this afternoon. I've just remembered a couple of things I need to do. But crack on. Right guys, it's game day. Competition at St Anne's Old Links. So it's nice and early in the morning. I'm going to get up to the academy, which isn't far away from the golf club. Hit some balls, have a little bit of a practice, or I might go straight to the club, which also has kind of a driving range. I've not made my mind up yet. I'll probably decide on the way. They're not too far away from each other. Right then, practice done. And yeah, not bad. Hitting it okay. I was more kind of practicing just, I'll get that sun out the lens a bit. There we go. I was more kind of just practicing purely again, just clearing my mind, trying to focus on target, relaxing. The way I was doing that, I just went through my bag, odd numbered irons, picking out a few targets, hitting a few different shapes, and then I had quite a few chips and pitches as well. So I'm going to go to the club, meet up with my dad who I'm playing with today, and also do quite a lot of putting, because obviously I've got the new figure out this lighting. That'll do. Because obviously I've got this new putter to actually go try out, which kind of worked. Shoes that got a massive reaction on the tweets and the text. Loudest radio ever. Which worked quite well in the carpet at home yesterday. Light everywhere. It's sunny though, positives. So we'll see how it goes on the green. Right, next time I see you is after the round. Wish me luck. Thank you. See you later. Right guys, so back home, I'm just going to do a pretty kind of quick summary of the round today. I shot level par, which really on today's kind of conditions wasn't great. So I think I was, just have a look at the kind of leaderboard here. I was tied 16th, which isn't great, but I mean, the thing is, it was kind of a Staleford comp, the winter series of all in. So I had 36 points, obviously, and between myself and 1 under, which Rick shot today, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 13 players kind of around that mark, so it was really kind of tightly kind of packed. I think level par is probably the worst I could have scored today. I hit the ball pretty well. Really happy with the new irons. Really like the feel of those. Pretty accurate with those as well. And I actually, even though it was a bit of a obviously a bit of an issue with my putter. You know what? I was actually quite happy with how I putted as well. I just could not get it in the hole. I'm not gonna kind of bore you kind of with every single kind of shot here, but I think on the first I've had a decent kind of 2-putt. Then on the next I've hit it to about 12 foot and it's just hung on the edge, 2-putt. Then the next was a good 2-putt. So many kind of 2-putts, and I've got to be honest, I could have played exactly the same as I did today. Exactly the same as I did today, and on another day, even if I'd have holed 3 or 4 putts, I'd have an easy 4 under. Simple as that. I could have shot today 5, 6 under if the putts would have dropped like they have been dropping in the last few weeks. So I've played okay, I've played alright, it's just not quite, I've just not been able to actually kind of make the scores that I wanted to. So a little bit frustrated. I mean, I was 1 under on the front 9 and birdied the downwind par 5, which I was pretty happy with. Kind of made a very good up and down out of the bunker for that. And it was kind of on the start of the back 9, and this is something I'm obviously going to have to learn. It just got a little bit frustrating because I was hitting it in and around. I wasn't hitting the driver great actually, but I wasn't putting it in any trouble. And then it got to the 10th, and I just started to just lose a little bit of patience. I really started to try and hit it as close as I could. That's because I just wasn't holding the 15 kind of foot putts, and that was putting a bit of pressure on. So I was trying to hit it closer. Putts weren't going in, and I had a really ragged kind of start to the back 9. I made a par on 10 after holding a really good par putt, oddly enough, from about 12 foot, but I was hitting it right next to the green with my tee shot, and I duffed the chip, like full on proper duffed the chip. Made an incredible kind of chip because I was almost standing in the bunker. It was almost kind of a backhanded shot. It was a strange one I had to play, but I managed to get up and down. And then 11th hit an okay tee shot. Again, didn't quite get my wedge shot close enough. I'll get onto that in a moment. But then 12th was the real one because I hit it right. It was on the 12th hole at St Anne's. If I just kind of pull the 12th up here, try and show you. Zoom in a wee bit. So on the 12th hole here, kind of where my kind of cursor is there, I hit it to the right hand side, hit a good tee shot. But then I had a really I didn't use the Game Golf Live today, by the way. I forgot the actual device. I was like an absolute idiot. But the second shot I had over a kind of green side bunker, and the pin looked like it was quite tight. I just really confused myself. I should have hit a full-ish gap wedge. It was a little bit into wind. But I kind of decided to try and play this little fiddly wedge, hit it short, 3-putted. And I got very frustrated about that because that put me back to level when I was playing well enough to be like 5, 6 under, whatever stupid it was. And then I 3-putted the next, which was quite an easy par 3 on the day, from absolutely nowhere. It was like a 1.5 foot putt that I missed. Just like went up, tried to tap it in. I don't know if it jumped, I don't know if it just one of those things, but anyway, another 3-putt. All of a sudden I'm 1 over. And it just started to kind of wear down on me, and I had a couple of an okay hole the next one, just managed to make a par. And then I made a bad bogey on 15 as well. So I'm 2 over. And I've managed to, I think, pretty well on the last kind of 2 holes, make 2 birdies on the par 5s. They played the 19th today, which is an extra hole on because the 16th was closed. It was like a par 3, but I've kind of included it in there, which was just a wedge. Again, just missed a putt for a birdie there. So I'm 2 over on 15, managed to birdie 17, 18 to get it back to level. But really, I should have been pretty much a long way under today. But that's the rub of the green. Literally, on a different day, I could have been a lot more under. Need to work on my driving because I'm not as confident and I'm not as consistent as I need to be. Putting, yes, I obviously need to work on, but really, wedge distance control, I need to get nailed down. I was giving myself about 100 yards into the hole quite a lot of times and less than that, but I wasn't getting it inside 15 foot. And if you're not doing that, that's a problem. You need to be getting it, you need to be stiffing it, you need to be giving yourself the chances. And then hopefully holding some putts, which like I said, I didn't really do today. So, yeah, disappointed isn't the word, because I've played well enough to shoot on the par, just slightly frustrated. because the putts weren't dropping. I think that's probably the safest way to say. Right, thanks very much for watching. Please comment in the box below. Let me know, as always, what you're thinking. Subscribe to the channel, follow me on everything else as well. Got a few kind of comps coming up, and hopefully keep it going and play well. Right, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. I've got visitors.
Yeah.
Say hi. Hello, golfers.